Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you are new, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and give me a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs ups, that's what grows the channel. If you guys have already subscribed, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back. Appreciate you. Let me put a disclaimer on this shit right quick. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. Please do not make any life altering decisions based off of this reading or any of my these readings are intended for. Shit. I'm off. Good morning, Erica. Remember the other morning I asked you if I was lagging. It's like it's off. The timing on this is off. Anyway, do not make any life altering decisions based off of this reading or any of my readings. My readings are intended for entertainment purposes only. What's good? What's good? You see this? You see my little that's my little tribute to Roseanne that Kylie made me. Isn't that cute? You see the little black cat in there? She made that for me for Mother's Day. Put some little butterflies and stuff in there. And everything's clear. I know it's so pretty. She made it, girl. She went to Hobby Lobby and got all this stuff to make it. It's so sweet. All right, let me just jump right into this. I kind of, Erica, I kind of want to talk about some things, right? But at the same time, I just hope people are not watching the news. Let me just say that and leave it alone. Please don't be watching the news. If you're still watching the news, then I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't know. It's brainwash. I mean, it is complete brainwash. Don't be watching the news. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right quick, Erica, and then I'm going to jump into this reading. I just found out a couple of days ago that that Kennedy, this up there, letting all them people go in the CDC or whatever, the one with the scratchy voice. So I don't know if you remember this or not, but this probably about this time last year, I kept getting him and was picking up on him. So like I went over to his channel or whatever, and got to looking at some things with him. Don't ask me why I was getting him or why I felt that I thought that Trump needed him as far as credibility, right? Is why, but I just kept getting him, and then I seen where he had won a lawsuit against Roundup spray, right? I was like, oh, this dude like cares, right? This dude cares. But I just thought that his scratchy voice was throat cancer. I had a dude that used to work for me, he has scratchy voice, and it was throat cancer. Didn't even really think much more about it. And then I don't know, somebody was talking about him taking vaccinations away from people. And I'm like, what? It's got to be some sort of bullshit they're putting on the news, right? Because they're always putting bullshit on the news. Let me go look at this guy, right? I'm looking at this. Erica, he's got the same shit the symptoms as what I'm dealing with. And that comes from mercury poisoning. There is mercury in these vaccinations. And the thing of it is, they are making people's health political. I'm working a summer job, right? A summer program, and it's not the location that I usually work at. This lady is just like, I mean, I couldn't believe some of the things that was coming out of her mouth, Eric. I mean, I'm just standing there looking at her. I told her what I had been going through with this symptoms of cervical dystonia, and I even said I just seen like 2 days ago that he has, because he said my brain is telling my voice to talk like this. Well, my brain is telling my head and my neck to look to the left. And that the lady, she laughed at me at first, right? And I was just staring at her like, and I'm like, it's painful. It's really not funny. I didn't even know what to say, Erica. Like, I mean, the hood wasn't even coming out in me, right? I was just like looking at her like, oh my God. And like yesterday, she's telling me he's only doing that for himself. I'm like, I can't talk to this woman. They are brainwashing people. I'm looking at her, and my head was doing that thing where it was really, really, really kind of out of control yesterday. And then when it gets really out of control, it gets to be really painful, and I get upset, and it makes me emotional. And I'm just like, oh my God, people are going through this, and these news outlets are fucking poisoning people's brains, like oh my God, I didn't even think I was. She triggered me and I triggered her. She triggered me and I triggered her, because I was like, I was just looking at her. I'm like, what do you mean he's only doing this for himself? Or like, it was made, it was, there was no, there was no discussion, Erica. It was all political. It was all, this is political. And they're making people's health political. And she was like, well, other countries have free health. She kept saying, you look like you need to be in the hospital. I'm like, I done been to the hospital. And she's like, other countries have free health care. It's not free. I'm like looking at her like, it's not free. It is free. It's not free. There's taxes is fucking through the roof. Don't tell me that's free. Free healthcare, you fucking you're everybody's paying for it. And I'm just like, why am I having this discussion with this woman? We're at work. I was just talking about what's going on with the dystonia symptoms, because she asked me. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. What in the fuck? Anyway, people need to look at who is over big pharma. One of the top 3 richest families in the world is over big pharma. And they're the same ones that's invested in these media outlets, these news outlets, Pfizer, Moderna. Who are those people? Who are these people? It's the Rockefeller Foundation. Who are the Rockefellers? And I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it at that, because I wasn't even trying to go there, Erica. But yeah, you're right. I was very much triggered by it, because it made me feel like it made me feel like the media is really pushing narcissism to where people don't have the capacity to hold empathy for what somebody else is going through without making it a political thing. It's politics now. People's health is politics. Okay. All right. So I just kind of wanted to put that out there. Like, yeah. Yes. Yes. Who are the Rockefellers? Go look them up. Go look them up. For the people that don't know who the Rockefellers are, go look them up. They're the ones that's in charge of our health care. Oh, okay. And they're invested. They're invested in Fox. They're invested in CNN. They're invested in MSNBC. I put a I put a little clip up from it. I guess it come across my feed, Erica, when I started looking in, to that Kennedy, right? And the media is because he removed some people that are working for the CDC, right? And then put like two or three people up there that are against vaccinations. Well, I think where I had triggered that lady was like, I don't think that, yes, I don't know if he's trying to do away with vaccinations, but there's mercury in these vaccinations. And also, it should not be mandatory for kids to have vaccinations to go to school. There's not enough research in vaccinations, long term research in these vaccinations to make this okay. So I'm not I'm not like I vaccinated my kids. My mom vaccinated me. I didn't get my kids the flu vaccination. I'm sure Cam had to get it when he went into the Marine Corps or whatever, but I didn't. And then that one, the 2020 vaccination, I'm like, no, I'm gonna pass. It's too soon, That's too soon. Like, no, no, no. Um, they're making our health political, and I guess they've been doing this for a very long time. It just became very clear and apparent right in 2020. So again, if y'all's on the on the news, is like, oh my god, they're turning people against each other. It's hate. The news is not godlike. They're not talking about love. They're not talking about loving people. They're talking hate. So I don't know. I'm gonna leave that right there. Dula Martin. We was talking about. Let me get this. I told you I would show you. I went to that seminar, and I told the doctor that I was using baking soda, and I had even been mixing it and drinking it as a heavy metal detox, right? And he said that Arm & Hammer has aluminum in it, but Trisalts does not. So it's an organic baking soda. So I wanted to put that up there. Good morning, Fatima. Good morning. So that was my little rant. I put some videos on the community wall about Kennedy, and I just thought that it was crazy, y'all, that he basically has the same thing that I have. And I mean, for those who've been with me for a year, y'all know I kept getting that guy. Like, there's something about him. Well, I didn't even really realize that it was going to even be this close to home with him, right? Love and light. That was my little rant, y'all. So I'm going to get right on up into this reading. Happy Independence Day. Stay free. Stay free. Don't be watching that bullshit. I'm telling y'all, don't be watching it. High Priestess and the King of Wands in the cut. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Pisces energy. That's steamy. That's steamy. Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess and the cuts. This is Four of Swords and a High Priestess in the cuts. Extra prayer work. Extra prayer work. Putting your feet in the ground. Maybe you're planting. Maybe you're planting flowers. Maybe you're doing yard work. Maybe you're incorporating your prayer work with your yard work. Y'all see those numbers next to y'all's names? I've never seen those before. It's organic. It's organic. Y'all, I'm telling you, my diet is like, I'm not, anything that's really has a label on it, I'm not eating it or drinking it. And if I am, I'm really like looking at the label. Organic. High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles. You could be like planting fruits and vegetables and stuff, right? Got a Page of Cups there in the cut. Tower. It says foundation. We just said the Rockefeller Foundation. They're crumbling. They're crumbling. The system is collapsing, and they're hanging on for dear life. Ten of Pentacles. They've made money off of us for years and years and years and years. Independence Day. We have not been free. We have been under the illusion that we're free. The system and the corporations, they are collapsing, y'all. Four of Swords. Emperor, bottom of the deck. Maturity. That's a grown-ass man. Aries energy, strong Aries. Scorpio. What we think looks bad, right? What we think looks bad, things is really under control. It's under control. The quote unquote controllers are losing control. People's for really waking up. People is for really waking up to this outside bullshit, right? It's like that lady, you know, that lady yesterday that was talking to me like that. I mean, it had me so upset. It's like, I mean, all I can do is like pray for people like that. Two of Swords. High Priestess, bottom of the deck. There is things. It's really kind of like, you know what? It's really kind of like this. The things that you know, the things that y'all know, you're kind of really just better off just just keeping it to yourself. Just be quiet. Just be quiet. If you speak out against the narrative, you really gonna trigger people, and then they'll probably trigger you too. I got triggered. I'm like, that's narcissistic. Open narcissist trigger me. You know what you know. This is masculine energy. The owl is on the right shoulder. See, like the masculine energy, right? The masculine energy is more likely to keep their shit together, right? Moving in silence. It's happening to your masculine energy and staying in control. Not being triggered. And not, well, I mean, you trigger people. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's like you know this shit that's going on in this outside world is bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Strength, the world, the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. You already know. It's like, why are we watching this again? Why are we watching this? Let me tell y'all. When that Diddy shit first went down, I was watching that like a train wreck, and I had to stop watching it. He was peeing in her mouth. I can't watch this. That's a train wreck. I can't watch this. It's disgusting. The shit that they're putting out there is disgusting. It's not godlike at all. The Hangman. Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Stop it, baby. Oh, King of Swords. Why did I say the Nine of Swords? Things that may have brought anxiety before, these tower moments that might have brought anxiety before, you ain't really tripping. Some people is like, who is going to speak up? Who is going to speak up and speak out and let people know, like somebody that can be believed, right? Look, who's going to speak up and let people know this is some bullshit. This is what's really, really, really going on. It's like you have to get real quiet. You have to get real quiet to be able to see and feel the bullshit in it. Matching the energy, it's really kind of what they want you to do. Match the energy. Don't match the energy. Rise above it. Love wins every time. Love wins every single time. this tower right here, it's in a past position. It's in a past position. There may have been some things that you was talking, that your friends and family members didn't like what you have to say, right? So you walked away from them, or they walked away from you. This doesn't feel very heavy. It is in the past position. It feels like it's something that's already happened. Tower moments. We don't like tower moments. We don't like them. I always like when I see swords with the hangman. Some people are just it's like going through. They're not saying, they're not speaking on what they believe is actually happening in the outside world, because they're afraid of the drama. So they just stay quiet. It could be, let me give this to you from a different angle, from a different perspective, right? Let me give this to you from a different perspective. Stop thinking these corporations give a fuck about you. They don't. I would say it's probably even really hard for like doctors and nurses. This is not what I signed up for. Healthcare being political. Bullshit. Why is the tower here? Get the Six of Swords. 4 + 2 is a 6. You got Justice here at the bottom of the deck. The 6 of Swords moves in peace. 4 + 2, we're moving in peace. Justice, karmic justice, court cases, moving in peace. Doing the right thing so the right thing comes back to you. And then look, the tower. Judgment. The world. It's a cycle that's ending. A cycle of unjust. It is ending. For the people that was doing the right thing, justice it works in your favor. You got to have these tower moments when things aren't moving, when you're staying stuck. So although the outside world looked really, really, really bad, it's actually really, 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 really good. World War III is spiritual, and we in it, y'all. God wins. This is all mirroring energy. 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords. Tower. 6 + 2 is a 6. 4 + 2 is a 6. 6 of Swords. We all want the same thing, right? We all want the same thing. Love, peace, joy, happiness, not on the fucking struggle bus, not struggling all the time, not hating each other, not love. It's so crazy. Like when that lady was talking to me, it's like she was talking out of both sides of her mouth. I'm like, that this don't even make any sense what this woman is saying to me right now. And you just, it's so clear, y'all. When somebody is posted up on the news, and I don't give a fuck what, if you're watching Fox, CNN, whatever you're watching, when you stay posted up on this shit, they're talking out of both sides of their mouth. You'll see it. It's affecting people. It's affecting people's peace. It's affecting people's calm. For some people's, like, they want to like move away to places where politics is not an issue. Ace of Wands, clarifying the Six of Swords, brand new beginning, moving away in peace. New adventure, strength, the Emperor, the Six of Pentacles, the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune. This is very masculine energy. This is real masculine. Leo, Aries. You could be seeing 666. This is like, okay, where we was taught, baby, honey, please stop it. Where we was taught like that there's certain things that is good, but really is bad. And then we was taught that things is bad, but really is good. Learning that balance. Like seeing the number 666, right? You could be seeing 666. Well, we was 666. That's the number of the beast, right? But really, 666, baby, 666 brings balance. Life is balance. What's the Ace of Wands here, please? This cat is fucking me up, y'all. Quit it. It's a saying, like tarot readers, getting bad raps. King of Wands. Somebody ready to bust a move. This King of Wands, his heart chakra is wide open. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Wands coming up behind that, the Three of Cups coming up behind that, the Five of Swords coming up behind that. There are some people that you have lost in your life, right? You lost them. Oh my gosh, y'all, this cat. Baby, stop. Go get your toy. Look, there's people that you have lost in your life, okay? And maybe it was belief systems. Maybe it was things that go get the toy, go get it. Maybe it was things that again, like this political shit, right? There is no Democrats and Republicans, they fucking crooked, right? There is no Democrat. There is no Republican. They all work for the same puppet masters, right? So we got to stop believing that bullshit. Everything that we need to know is already inside of us. It's already in our heart space. There was somebody that you lost in your life that you had a disagreement with, right? Maybe it was over politics. Some sort of belief system. It's just complete bullshit. They need to talk to you. They need to tell you I love you. They need to talk to you. They need to tell you you're my friend. You're my friend. You was my friend, and you had my back when nobody else did. Why's the Four of Swords here? Prayer, meditation, knowing on the truth, the magician. Prayer, 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 truth. Eight of Wands, communication. This is the truth. This is the truth. King of Swords speaks the truth. There is only truth and prayer. The Magician, the Four of Swords. You prayed, you prayed, you prayed. You did the right thing. You did the right thing. You wasn't trying to hurt nobody. People hurt you. You wasn't trying to hurt anybody. You learn that matching the energy, that don't feel right. That don't feel right. I walk away from this shit before I match it, right? That's why the good is coming back on you. People's got to speak on it, Erica. We are not what they say we are. Y'all remember I kept getting that? Y'all remember I kept getting that Eminem? I am whatever you say I am. No, we are not. No, we're not what you say we are. Tired of your bullshit, tired of the lies, tired of the deception, tired of the fucking games from these foundations, these corporations that are fucking demonic. King of Swords, bottom of the deck. Eight of Cups. Queen of Wands, Page of Swords, the Sun, the High Priestess. I don't have to watch any of this bullshit that's going on out here. I don't have to watch any of it. I don't have to know about any of it because everything I need to know is already inside of me. Why is the Two of Swords here? What's the confusion? What's the crossroads? That people's afraid to speak their feelings and thoughts and truths because it's political. Fuck out of here. Yeah. What is that? The Nine of Swords and the Five of Pentacles? It's kind of sort of what I just said. Death and the Ten of Wands. Three of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Five of Wands. Kind of what I was just saying. It's almost like it is so. Listen, when you're having conversations with people, and they is getting pissed off. They are getting pissed off because you're not agreeing with the shit that they're putting out here. That tells you something. You have to look past the person that's speaking and where are these people getting their information from? It's brainwash. It's almost like this. It's almost like this, right? It's almost like this. When before we had our awakenings, baby, stop. Before we had our awakenings, whether this was waking up to the outside world, the propaganda that's being displayed by the mainstream media, and or the spiritual awakening, the Kundalini awakening. Some did both. Some did one, some did the other, some did both. Where were you when you was believing the propaganda? Where were you when you didn't believe that you deserved love? Thank you. So we don't have to ruffle feathers, right? Just speak your truth, own your truth, and forgive the one. Baby, stop it. That really kind of starting to hurt me. Now stop it. Yeah, don't argue. Don't get into it. Don't get into it. Pray. Yeah, the Empress. Empress doesn't chase. The Empress has been there, and she knows. Things come full circle. She don't have to try to get people to believe the way that she believes. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Empresses don't chase. They magnetize. The Empress has been the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. She's been through all of it. She already knows. All them butterflies. She's had plenty of dark night of the soul. Plenty of moments where she was fucking triggered. She's gonna handle it differently today. Because she's the Empress. I don't really think I need to ask why is she here. We know why she's here because I got about 4 of them, 5 including me right here. Feminine energy, the moon, the hermit. What I just say, dark night of the soul, judgment. I don't really got to speak on it. I really don't have to speak on it. I can keep that shit to myself. It's like if it's not love, if it doesn't feel good, if it doesn't feel right, I'm not participating. I'm not going to participate. Scorpio energy. Emotions in check. Emotions in check. I don't have to wild out. I don't like this other girl at work. She works at that location all the time. I was like, oh my God, I was supposed to have worked at that location, right? I'm like, oh, I even told my daughter, I even told my daughter when I didn't end up at that location, I said, there is a reason why I didn't, that is not the place I'm supposed to be. If I had to sit there and listen to all that shit every day, I would be like, oh my God. Oh my God. What in the fuck? That girl said, I plant seeds. I said, that's right. Plant seeds. You can't water nobody's garden, but you can definitely plant seeds. And I think this is about taking the anger and the hostility out, taking the anger and the hostility out of it. The King of Swords, I mean, there's an owl at the end of his sword, right? That is wisdom. The way that we did things, the way that we did things in the past, we're not going to do things the same way. We've learned. You speak the truth, not argue, not get mad, not get upset, not get triggered. And if you're getting triggered, go find out why. It was triggering to me to see it firsthand that these news outlets, what they're trying to accomplish works. But me being an empress, I know I gotta pray for these people. Pray. Forgive them. It almost reminds me of this, y'all. It almost reminds me of this. When you see somebody, right, that has, and this triggers the fuck out of me. This triggers the fuck out of me, especially when it's from someone that's older. That when they're younger, I guess it's not that I don't care, right? Because I do care, and it's like that. And it's going to go both ways, man or woman, because women will do this shit to men just as much as men do this shit to women, right? When you're stuck in an unhealthy, abusive relationship, when you're stuck in that, one thing, it doesn't happen overnight, right? You don't just get stuck in a toxic ass situation. It doesn't happen like that. You get love bombed, and this person puts you on a pedestal. You're everything to them, right? Until you're not. And then they start with the low blows. And then they get inside of your head and start making you think that you're not anything without them, right? That you have to be there because nobody else is going to put up with your shit. Nobody, oh, you put on some extra weight. Nobody, everybody thinks you're too fat. You're too this. You're too, and it's repetitive. That's brainwash, narcissistic abuse, right? That's how you got to look at it. It didn't happen overnight. Didn't happen overnight. People have to unlearn things. Years of programming. They got to unlearn it. So when you start getting kind of judgmental about things, right? It didn't happen overnight. Why is the Hangman here? King of Cups, strong Pisces energy, love, surrendering and giving it to God, making choices and decisions without. The King of Cups got his emotions in check. Right, Erica, right. The King of Cups is he is emotionally mature. You put the King of Wands with an open heart chakra and then the King of Cups together. It's speaking on things that you love without getting your panties in a wad. This is almost like a what do you call that? Like a philosopher, type of energy. Why is this King of Cups here? Ten of Wands and a cut, the Fool at the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, the Five of Wands. The Fool, the High Priest, the Ten of Swords, the Two of Swords. Some people was very, very confused about things. It's like what they learned from their moms. It was just instilled in them. It's just how it is. We're breaking just how it is, right? No. It might have just been that way, right? Give me one more for the collective. Baby cat, stop. Emperor trying to jump up out of there. Ten of Swords, baby, stop. Two of Swords. And it came out anyway with the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Come on, y'all. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here. I don't know who needs to know this. I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's like this, okay? A 10 plus 2 is a 3, is a 12, which breaks down to a 3. That's the Three of Swords. That's the pain. That's the heartbreak caused by third party situations. What is the third party situation? Maybe the third party situation is that bullshit that we was listening to on the mainstream media. Maybe that third party situation is the people that we love, the people that we marry, the people that we grew up with, the people that raised us, right? Just because somebody's going to these just because somebody's going to these parties, right? I'm gonna go to this 4th of July party, right? My wife and I, we're gonna go to the 4th of July party, and yeah, everything's fine, good, great, whatever. Is it? Is it? This whole reading, I mean, people's just like, nah, I don't have to, I don't have to believe and buy the bullshit anymore. I don't have to. I don't have to. If you know that you was going to parties and get-togethers with family members, because well, that's just what we do. That's just what we do. Somebody's getting away from all that. Somebody's getting away from that. Following their intuition and moving forward. Page of Cups, Five of Wands, Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. For some, it's even like with the kids. It's with the kids, right? It's a good reading, really, y'all. It's a good reading. Let's throw a chunky girl on it, baby. Let's throw a chunky girl on it. Clover, release your guilt. That looks like a mom and a daughter to me. Card 21 breaks down to a 3. You could be seeing 333. Spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. Card 43, that's a 7. 7 plus 3, that's a 10. Tree, let them go. Card 8, that's a 9. For some, it's family stuff, y'all. It's family shit. He's ferocious, y'all. Roseanne, if Roseanne is looking down, she is like, you never let me get up on a table. You never let me get up on a table. I got spankings for being on a table. Oh, Roseanne. Clover, release your guilt. You've been carrying the burden of guilt on your shoulders for far too long. It's now negatively impacting all facets of your life and making it impossible to function. You've come to a crossroads where you need to choose a direction. Go ahead and make your reparations or release yourself from the cage you've built around yourself. Hint, sometimes the first road leads back around to the second. This was that Two of Swords energy right here. That Two of Swords and energy, and that was being clarified. Family stuff, y'all. I think that's family stuff. 43, spaceship. You see y'all see that baby swatting at the I got some essential oil sage in there. The baby swatting at it. He's so cute. Don't be afraid to sing. You've been made to believe that your voice, that your unique point of view in this world isn't worth very much. Let me tell you, that couldn't be further from the truth. Your words are worth all the stars in the night sky. So don't forget to sing whenever you have the chance. Your voice is powerful enough to sink a dozen spaceships. That was a whole, planting seeds, right? Collect it. Body. Show me, divine, how to love and fully care for this body. Please give me the radiant miracle of accepting my body as it is. Change at the bottom of the deck. Perfectionism. Permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It's the root of creativity and change. Allow me, divine, to make as many mistakes as I need. Free me from the prison of perfectionism. The self-love at the bottom of the deck. Oh, come here. Come here. Come on. Oh, baby. You're a mess. Come on. Come on. Go play. Go on. This baby is like this baby is like having a baby. Happy 4th. Good morning, Tanya. Healing, healed, healer. Practice, practice, practice. Healing energy surrounds you at this time. There's things that we have been praying for y'all, and your answers is your prayers have been heard. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. The situation you've inquired about is healing. Your prayers have been heard and are being answered at this very moment. You have healing abilities that you can use for the benefit of the situation as well as to help other people heal. I told y'all with that shit that I'm dealing with this mercury poisoning. I told y'all that I was gonna speak on it. It's gonna help somebody to where they're not going and just going to a neurosurgeon and getting injections. That what is helping me, what is helping me overcome this cervical dystonia is not putting chemicals into my body, right? I told y'all this channel was going to help at least one person, right? I might even need to start putting a hashtag cervical dystonia on it, right? But see, it's like I told my doctor, I will never own this shit. I will never, ever, never own this shit. What's that, Dula Martin? You took a picture of what? Practice, practice, practice. The fairies love to play musical instruments, and they know the consistent practice increases their enjoyment, confidence, and competency. In the same vein, you drew this card because you've asked how to accomplish something. The answer is for you to invest time practicing and working on your goal daily. Even a few minutes will add up to big progress. For example, writing 1 page a day will lead to a complete book by the end of the year. Push yourself to practice beginning today. So for some, whatever it is you're trying to make happen in the winter. I put that, Tanya. I put that Kennedy up on my community wall because that's what his voice is scratchy. That's what his voice. I thought he had throat cancer, but he's dealing with the same shit that I'm dealing with. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Healing family issues. That's what I was just saying, right? Some of this shit is family. It's a family dynamic. One more, please. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. deception at the bottom of the deck. There's something collectively that we have seen that is it's bullshit. It's and we bought it and believed it to be true, but it's not true. Oh, a lot of different ways. I just had a mercury filling removed about a month ago. I got like 3 or 4 more to go. It's in the fish, yes. It's in vaccinations, yes. It's shit that be fucking with us and our food and everything else. Since I changed my diet, I'll grab things that I think that it is something that'll be okay for me to eat. I'll get to reading the labels. I'm like, this should be fucking being poisoned. It's, all this shit is connected. Demonic ass motherfuckers making us sick. Putting approval on our food and drugs. Yeah, right. I'm proud of you. Keep doing it. Keep doing it, y'all. Keep going. When everything feels heavy and serious, be fairy tale-ish. I made a card for Dula Martin. I forgive you and I forgive me for being angry at you. And that's kind of what I was saying, right? That's kind of what I was saying. When somebody's talking all this bullshit, you got to look at them and understand they've been brainwashed. Be easy at the letter A. X at the bottom of the deck. X. Cut the shit. Thank you, Tanya. Thanks, girl. This baby, get off of me. The 7 of clubs with the 8 of hearts at the bottom of the deck. It's the moon card in this deck. It is a feminine energy. The Lover's coming up behind that, right? We all have our best guys within us. If only we would listen. That's what we was talking about in the beginning of this reading, correct? Yeah, they always trying to brainwash us. They always trying to fuck with our heads. Intuition. It was family. Go back and check out the reading from the beginning, Tanya, because there was family shit in here. Fanny Price is quiet and insightful, remaining true to her conscience throughout Mansfield Park. I mean, it is knowing your truth, and you don't have to, argue with anybody. You just don't. We don't got to participate in this nonsense. Challenge. Developing a green thumb requires vigilance. Keep water in your garden. Ain't that what we've been saying? When I was first cutting the cards, I was like, somebody's working in the yard, right? And we said you can plant seeds, but you can't water the motherfuckers' gardens, right? Isn't that what we said? Yeah, I think that's what we said, right? I really love how the oracles tie in the reading, and it's just the oracles is the validation confirmation, right? That we're on to something here, right? I love that. Does anybody want a card before I roll out? Yeah, and it's hard too, Tanya, when it's family. It's hard when it's family. I talked to three family members. And actually one of them, I'm just like whatever. I talk when he calls. I talk when he calls. Yeah, I work way too hard. I work way too hard for my calm and my peace to be disrupted by some old bullshit. Right. That's right. And that's it. Unhealed, toxic, narcissistic motherfuckers. That's what they do. Bully. And when you clap back, that's when they go, "Oh, you see, you see how she is. I told you she was crazy. I told you she was mean. I told you she was nasty." Sometimes just don't say nothing, right? Sometimes the best thing is to not say a motherfucking word. Keep it moving. I used to match energies. I was so good at that. I was so good at matching energies. I don't do that no more. Because a narcissist wants you to fight back with them. A narcissist wants you to clap back and keep the shit going, keep that energy going. I got a light fixture being installed today. I got another ceiling fan being installed today, and I gotta mow the lawn too. Um, so I'm about to head out. Does anybody want a card? Anybody want a card before I wrap this shit up? Oh, I got the Knight of Wands, impulsiveness, the Hangman. Don't be impulsive. That was for me. Slow down. That's right. That's right. That's how I'm learning. That's what I'm learning to slow down. World card at the bottom of the deck. There's a Six of Swords, moving in peace, moving in silence. And look, y'all, I can't even read myself. I just did, right? Tanya wants a card. Thank you, Fatima. Y'all, Fatima's got a channel. FATIMA VIEIRA. Go check her out. Check John out. Tanya wants a card. Erica, you want a card? Did I see that? Erica wants a card. Erica B. John, my home girl. Erica been with me for a minute, y'all. For a minute. Erica's watched me evolve. Erica has watched me evolve. from crying, blubbering, drunk ass, chain smoking. Erica seen me a mess. Erica, justice, balance, Libra energy, 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, battles. It's not worth it. Arguing and everything is not worth it. Karmic justice. Erica. Doing the right thing is always going to get you the right thing. Even when it doesn't feel like it is, you're always going to get the right thing. Why is justice here? 5 of Swords. 2 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Some watery energy there, Erica. Knight of Cups. It almost feels like 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Erica. It almost feels like you're just like, cut the shit already, right? Like, here's the thing. I'm a good person. I deserve good things in my life, right? 10 plus 5. 10 plus 5 is 15. That's good. That's that 6 of Swords energy. Look, I'm gonna keep it fucking moving, right? Because listen, I don't need a knight. I need an emperor, really. But if I'm gonna settle, I will settle for a king, not a knight. I see through bullshit. Don't be over here trying to love bomb me. I already fucking know. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess. You already know. You already know. You already know. But it's like, I just heard, don't try to bullshit a bullshitter, but it's not even really like that though, right? It's not like, I know because I've been there. I've done that. Who is you talking to? Fuck out of here. But we're going to keep it classy though, Erica. Keep it classy. Keep it calm. Keep it classy. Keep it calm, girl. That's it. That's thoughts. That's the thought process. I think that's why I cry, because I try to keep it classy, right, Erica? But my thought process is something else, right? Thrown at the bottom of the deck. Library. Take control of your own narrative. That is a card 22. That's not going to break down. Y'all remember the other morning? And I said you could be seeing 888, and then it was like a 6. I was like, well, that's not an 8, that's a 6. But then further on down in the reading, we got a 888, and then I kept saying something about July 22nd too, right? Well, I'm going to post this later, because as soon as I did that reading, after I did that reading, I went on into work. And when I pulled up at work, it was 38,822 on my odometer, and I thought that reading was on point. Y'all, later on today, I took a picture of it, but then I never, I don't think I put it up on the community wall because I started seeing this shit with Kennedy, and I was like, oh my God, he's got the same shit that I have. And he's fighting for people, right? He's fighting for people, but of course they want to make him look crazy. The truth teller's always got to look crazy. All right, someone else is trying to call the shots in your life. They think they can waltz in and control your every move, and you need to say no to their manipulation. It might seem tempting to relinquish control, but if you give someone else power over your narrative, chaos will ensue, and it will be all in their favor, not yours. The stories inside of you make you a library on the verge of bursting, but only if you're the one to pick up the pen. So, you know what I just said. And look, this is I'm gonna sit on my throne over here. 45. That's a 9. Something about September 22nd, Erica. Let's see. Tanya wants a card. I sure do appreciate y'all hitting that thumbs up. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all know YouTube can't even fucking stand me, right? So I really do appreciate y'all hitting that thumbs up for me. Thank you. It really does help the channel grow. Tanya. Ten plus 8, that's a 9. The cycle is almost complete. The cycle is almost complete. Probably a bunch of bullshit. I didn't know that, Erica. I mean, I probably knew that because of being live or whatever, but didn't remember it. The 3 of Swords, Tanya, heartbreak, pain caused by a third party situation. With the 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so you could be seeing 33, 333. Maybe you need to go look those numbers up. You know, this is the aware of the pain, the heartbreak, the bullshit. 3 of Swords will usually talk about, you know, cheating, infidelity, or whatever, but also too is just bullshit that's caused by a third party situation. It's the bullshit. You already know. Affairs of the heart. People think, you know, like when people cheat, right? When people cheat, like sexually cheating, right? To me, cheating on me, having sex with somebody else, that's not as bad as an emotional affair, right? An emotional affair is like, damn, like you love that person, right? That's anybody can have sex. What's this Three of Swords here? The Page of Cups. No, it's the Five of Cups. It's sad. It's sad. I mean, it hurt. It hurt your heart. It hurt your heart. Two of Swords. Three plus two is a five. Five speaks of manipulations. The Five of Swords talks about narcissistic behavior. The Page of Swords here, and the Eight of Swords here. So the person that you got the block on, they're watching you. They're watching you. Trying to get a rise out of you. Ace of Wands. Judgment. Nine of Swords. Strength. And the Three of Swords. It hurts. It hurts your heart. Yeah, but you made a right choice walking away from this situation and standing up for yourself. See, not everybody has the strength to do that. Ace of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. The Chariot. The King of Cups. You got water in your chart. You got strong water in your chart. Loving yourself is the best thing that you can do. Loving yourself is the best choice that you can make. Walking away from this situation and the reason why. Let me tell you something, Tanya. My daughter, she is so wise, right? She is so wise. I will say things to her, right? I will say things to her, and you will think that she's just been here like 100 times before. She's so wise, right? And I said, oh, why? And this was years ago, Tanya. This was years ago. Why is my family always bringing up shit that happened from years and years and years ago? Why is that always being thrown at me? And my daughter said, well, because they don't have access to you today. When you're not accessible to someone today, well, they're gonna stalk, and they're gonna come up to their own conclusion, and then they're gonna speak bullshit, whatever. But you just keep choosing yourself, and you keep loving you. When you are narcissistically abused, and you are narcissistically abused your entire life, self-love is taught to be selfish, unless you're the narcissist, right? It's all right. It's all right. Mm-hmm. And he'll get his next supply. He'll get his next supply, and and he'll go, fuck with somebody else's life. That's what they do when you cut them off. When you cut them off and don't fuck with them no more, they got to go get supply from somewhere else. Something lovely will grow from this. It's that Ace of Swords back there in the back, right? It's the truth. I didn't come here to fight. I didn't come here to argue, but I will speak my truth. 5, that's a 6. Gold. You don't need someone else to fix you. You're gold. It always reminds me of this Stevie Wonder, Stay Gold. That's a 9, 6, 9. You probably got a lot of cancer in your chart or was dealing with a cancer. A 15, a 6. Balance, equal, reciprocity, gold. This is gold. This is also the fall. So this shit will probably, start calming down in the fall. Maybe September. I had a Cancer son that back in the 90s, honey, it's like he was more than a narcissist. He was like a sociopath or a psychopath. Either we sit around and dwell on our pain or we learn how to grow something lovely out of it. Ready or not, it's time for the next chapter of your life. Do the thing you feel you most need to do in order to aid your healing, even if it feels selfish. Sometimes it needs to be a little selfish in order for it to work in the long run. Worrying about focus on you for now. I love how the oracles just tie in with what we're saying. That the oracle cards, all the oracle cards that I've used over the years, always do that. It's just beautiful confirmation, for real, for real. All right, y'all. I'm gonna wrap this thing up. I hope y'all have, psycho. Yeah, and it's like those are the ones that really need God's love the most, right? Getting yourself away from it, out of it. I had Tanya, I had family members that chose that motherfucker over me. I was young. It was in the 90s. Get yourself out of it, choosing self, and letting Dula Martin, you want a card? Letting go of the anger that comes with it, process it, and let it go. And it's like it's something about it. I'm not saying that coming face to face with them and having rational conversations, because you can't have rational conversations with motherfuckers like that, right? But seeing their inner child and able to forgive them, because somewhere along the way they was hurt, abused, whatever. I'm not okaying it. I'm just saying, if you can see it, if you can see them from that perspective, it helps with the healing process. All right. Thank you all for being here. Happy Independence Happy Independence Day, ladies. Stay free, stay authentic, stay truth, stay love. And I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace out, y'all.